What's up, everybody? It's Big Mayonnaise back on the sandwich. How's everybody doing tonight? We are finishing Amnesia the Bunker. Whether we die or we live is up to the fates and or my wife, depending on how crazy she gets tonight. But we'll find that out when we find that out. We'll see if she goes crazy listening to me scream in fear and pee my pants every 30 minutes. So technically all we gotta do is get to the tunnels. And then we go through the tunnels and get the thing. That should be about all we gotta do. Landon, I'm doing well, my good friend. How are you doing today? I hope everybody's doing... Huh. That's different. Oh. Oh. So I wonder then. Oh, that's very interesting. So we no longer have a quote-unquote safe room. Oh. And I'm gonna need all of this, realistically. I'm probably gonna need all of this. I don't think I'm gonna need the flare. I haven't needed flares yet. So I'm not gonna start needing them now. Okay. I do really like my tear gas grenade. I'm gonna bring a regular grenade because sometimes it's nice to blow stuff up. Sometimes it's nice to just do my job. Let's make sure that this generator's all juiced up and ready to juice. It is. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to journey towards the center of the earth. We're gonna get all cranked up on Crank Master Fuel. Ghost brand energy drinks. The best energy drinks that aren't paying me yet. I'm actually hoping to get a sponsorship once I get that all going. Alright, time to go. Time to get serious. Time to get all slonked up and slonk these slonkers. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Is this the one? No. Where? Aha! The cleverly labeled in English "to the tunnels" sign. What a clever ruse indeed. Okay. Alright. So we need these guys, the grabby boys. Alright. Back to doing God's work. Yeah. God doesn't like chains. That's why he didn't invent them. There we go. Okay. Aha! So now... I don't see a place to put the gasoline in. Enyo, where do I put the gas? Editor, cut this part out and just show the people, show them me putting this in the gas hole. Which is real, don't forget. Oh, I think it goes over here. Oh. Does it? Well, time for distraction number one. So, 99% chance that this isn't actually what I need to focus on. But that's a chance I'm willing to make. Take and make. Just like Papa John's. Papa John's, please sponsor. We could do a whole collab. Papa John's, Papa Mayo, the Papa Mayo special at Papa John's. Come on, think about it. Okay, well... Not only do I not even see a tube. Oh, that's it. I just don't see a tube. So I don't think this is where I need to be. Alright, you got me. You know, those clever Romans, you know, tricking me. They tried to get me. They tried to get me, but, you know, I'm not so easily gettable. Okay, so here's the power cable. Very clearly illuminated on the other side of the room. So realistically, all I gotta do is just get over there and put the guzzling in the guzzle-loser. Guzzle-a-stafarian? I don't know. I don't know its denomination. Nor should I assume. Shame on Big Mayonnaise. Aha! Gotcha. Right idea, wrong box. Classic Big Mayonnaise. Squeezies. Hey, we can swim. That's cool. I don't know how necessary... Okay, so we got power. How do I do this again? T? T is how I rotate? No. So, we got some good news and we got some bad news. The good news is we got gas. No. Alright, so here's the upsies and the downsies. So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna pull this lever and it's gonna fire the generator and pull the monster in here. Which is not cool. It's not what I prefer to do with my time, but it's what I'm gonna do with my time. So this closes this way, right? We're gonna do a little experiment. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm not one to lick a horse directly in his mouth, so... Because that's heckin' gross, and I'm not that kind of guy. No way, no horse. Ah, that's why I couldn't do that. Okay, so now we put that there. Crouch down. So that's a hole. Well, I hate that. Okay. Sounds gross. Not a fan of that personally. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna fuel up the generator and then we're gonna come back this way. Because the last thing I want to do is to run out of gas in the tunnels. Also kind of curious. I thought we'd get a shotgun by now, but apparently not. Apparently they don't want us to have the shotgun. The shotgun is a premium item. You had to, you know, pre-install the game. You had to subscribe to the developer's OnlyFans in order to get access to the shotgun. All right, let's go. Tunnel time, boys. Also, we haven't even heard the monster lurking around, and I think that's kind of weird, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Why is the water so loud? You know? Alright. So, we now know, because there's a save point here, this is where the game gets spicy. Let's grab all our favorite things, like eyeballs and bondage rope. Okay, let's go from there. That is kind of why would they let me pick that up? Also, those are big, right? Huh. Interesting. Okay. This looks like it. Right? This kind of looks like it. You know, if I was a guy who thought he knew what stuff looked like, that's what I would think it would look like. Whoa. That's the spooky room. That's where they keep all the ghosts. Who's that? Gracious. I don't know who that is. That's some sort of Roman emperor guy. Who put that crystal here? Who put all these crystals here? This is supposed to be a place of... Oh. Interesting. Well, there's more. You know, I don't mean to nitpick, right? They didn't think this was weird? Like, none of the notes talk about the crystals. You know? I feel like that'd be the first thing I'd mention. Like, hey, there was some weird floating, vibrating crystals in the cave. I wouldn't walk... I wouldn't walk past these and be like, I wonder if this leads to the Germans. You know what? We don't have a safe room anymore, so I might as well read this now. From Jobert to Reynard, Noyer's report. Our mad classicist has struck again. Noyer has filed a report claiming that the Romans used these tunnels to hold sadistic bacchanals, great festivals of cruel combat, torture, and worse. Further, he says these were all held in an arena over a giant pit. Any who fell into screaming darkness. His words. What a poet. I've been in the tunnels. They are tunnels. Full stop. Recommend surveillance on Noyer. I mean, the guy read it in a book that came from the tunnel. Like, I don't think he's really making that up. Toussaint Beaufoy. Toussaint's madness. Had to see what the dark held. Had to. Noyer, Farbert. All of them. They don't have the right kind of eyes. There's a world down here full of seductions and secrets. My eyes are right for it. Never mind. Never mind that they trapped me down here. I have seen, a vision! A vision of a gone world. Bloody and terrible, beautiful, awful, godly and infernal. All around me are voices. The past, clawing, spinning, whirling. I don't know what they want. I don't know what they want. Have to stop it. Can't see it anymore. It tasks me with what I do not know. Please, God above, if you ever were there, end this. Give me some way to end this. I see it now. I see it now. See it now. See not. See it now. See it not. Whirling and whirling and whirling. It calls for blood. Man, that guy's he's gotta take some Snickers, bro. He needs to chill out, you know? Not you when you're hungry. Have a chewed over with Twix, you know? Not to be confused with Thix, my main man's.
Can't see the ocean, can't see the trees.
Where are you at, Toussaint?
So here I stay, down on my knees.
Down on your knees, huh? That's provocative, sir, and I will have none of that in my good Christian temple of cruelty and weird stuff.
And singing. We will the world we will.
You guys see that, right?
Did I get lost in a blinding twirl?
I don't want to be that guy, but I am finding a lot of bullets.
A sad day in the park.
Sunday in the park? Saturday in the park.
Stone reminder. A horse's dirty blinder.
Horse's dirty blinder. Man, what are you talking
A
about?
tire's empty hand.
You're talking about some weird stuff, bro. You know that?
The news of the day. Still understand.
Probably a bad decision. Well, I don't know if that's the way I want to go.
Ni ngan sin
I'm gonna go this way.
We were the world we were.
Just shadow people. Okay, no problem. I can deal with shadow people. I think. I'm not really clear on that.
It all gets lost in the bloody twirl.
Do you guys think there's like secret ways to go?
What's the next around the bend?
Oh, I'm kind of curious. I am a little curious. I'm kind of, I'm a little more than just curious.
Maybe some kind end.
Let's go this way.
More likely another wizard.
It's weird that we haven't seen the monster, right? Like, I'm not the only crazy person here, right? Nope, okay. Well. Whatever.
But sing and sing.
Okay. Lapidem. Kind of weird that those doors have lasted this long, right?
We were.
Alright. I know what I must do. As both a man and a person with a brick.
Lost.
I have cleverly deduced with all three of my brain cells fighting for second place that I must throw this brick at the door that does not open. Can I get some copyright free Miley Cyrus, I came in like a wrecking ball, please?
The world we were.
Hell. Doors are metal as fuck. Ooh. Wait, is he hunting me? Wait, is he hunting me? What is this? Oh, it's the thing. I guess I don't need this right now.
It all gets lost in a terrible twirl.
Oh my god! Hell yeah. Oh. I don't want to put anything away. Okay, well, I was kind of planning on using that to kill him. Okay, so he came from that. Why did you have to do that? Like, I'm not trying to nitpick a game here, but he did not need to do that. Oh! I guess I'll take that back, no? But I got an extra thing. Wait. What happened? I don't know, I got an extra inventory slot, and then it just went away. Whatever. You know? Like the people of France always say, forget about it, you know? We'll see. Queenie K, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. You're just in time to see all the tree roots. Oh. Oh, no. This is where I need to be. This is the crater. Yeah, there's still a war going on out there. So in this crater, there's a note and a bunny. And Lambert. Augustin Lambert. Right? Where's the... Oh! There's the bunny. It's right in front of me. Okay, okay, okay. That's the good news. The good news is we got the bunny, okay? Behold, the most powerful item in the game. The rabbit. Yeah, can be thrown. Ah! It's beautiful. Witness it in all its glory. Okay, so we've got our shotgun. The shotgun allows us to instantly kill any ghoul-like creature with one shot. Or something like that. I don't know. So now the trick is simple. All we gotta do is just get out. That's it. That's all there is. Truthfully, I think what the shotgun is it's not necessarily like a one-shot kill, but you have to shoot the monster like, I think 3 times with the revolver to get them to leave. To get the monster to leave. People. My peeps. My homies. We need a box. Yeah, one of these guys. Yeah. You see, they try to hide these things from me. Queenie, they try to hide these things from me, but they can't. They truthfully cannot. As I am too smart for even the smallest of creatures. Chip and Dale never stood a chance against the absolute genius that is the Big Manny's experience. Okay. Oh, more gas too. Alright. Okay. So now, we just gotta go back, right? Okay. Okay. Whew. Yeah, my shoulder's been acting up here recently. Not too sure why, but I don't like it. All right. This is going extraordinarily well. I haven't seen the monster or even heard the monster once. My theory is they wanted me to kind of explore this area. And now on the way back, the lights are going to be off. The monster's going to be out hunting. I don't have a safe zone anymore. So I'm going to be fighting my way back to the end here. Okay, so. Well, there's no monster. So we're just going to mosey on back to where we was. And go from there. Oh, but it looks like we do. So honestly, if we're fast enough, we could probably get back before the generator cuts out. Which would be fucking cool, man. Okay. Well, let's close that up tight. Let's swap some stuff around, you know? Okay, so we don't need any of this shit anymore, right? Yeah, let's just go ahead and refill the lights totally here. Because I want to go to Lambert's locker real quick. Oh, we still had plenty of fuel, too. Yeah, it's only easy till it's not. Well, I am playing this on easy mode, so if I'm being honest. I think it's just always going to be easy. Alright, so I need this secret gas tank for gas purposes. We'll talk about that later. At a later date, just you and I. Between us gals, you know. Alright, I want to go do Lambert's locker. Because I think that's the last piece of lore. And then we're out of here. 7, 3, 3. Hell yeah. Shoddy shells and lore. Okay. Well. Now we book it. Suck on these nuts, monster. Alright. Let's go through some lore here, huh? because apparently there was a ton that we missed. M. Fournier. Assumptions about motive. From Fournier to Reynard. Further to your investigation of the tunnel sabotage, your assumptions are safe. Start with those who spread rumors about the magic and devilry in the tunnels. Clearly they've had sabotage in their minds for weeks. Use any means necessary to elicit confessions. We cannot allow this treason to go unpunished. Where's our wine? We already read this one long time ago. Toussaint's fate. In regards to the fate of the saboteur Toussaint Beaufoy, Leroux has added further details to his confession. He now claims that upon entering the Roman tunnels that night, Toussaint confided in Leroux that he had other work to do. When Leroux pressed him for detail, Toussaint whispered something and pointed to his own eyes. Soon after, Toussaint split from the other saboteurs and disappeared into the darkness. When the others failed to locate him, they assumed he had returned to his bunk and proceeded with their plan. I believe it's safe to assume that Toussaint either perished in the blast or has since starved to death in the rubble. But he did not. He was still down there shooting rats. It's the way I want to go. Okay, so Delpy's done. I'm going to save Lambert for last because that gets pretty juicy. Renoir. My friend. This is from Renoir to Renard. I received your message about the order to dig the bunker deeper. I appreciate your enthusiasm, your patriotism. I only wish I could share it. I fear command will only prove themselves fools and your men will pay the cost. They want a grand subterranean hub of courage, steel, and intelligence. We both know that they will get a rancid stinking pit, a void, a hole, full of men scared and confused. Then they will proclaim it as a success and issue a new order, dig again. Deeper this time. For France, for victory. Your orders, that dig, they are the very war itself in miniature. The arrogant and idiotic leading the scared and foolish ever downward toward darkness. I'm sorry, my friend, my mood is pitch black, and everywhere I look I see this world barreling forward into chaos. Please keep this message between us. I don't need a court-martial heaped upon my woes. Ain't fair enough. Blanchette, in charge of security. I want you to personally oversee nighttime security in the tunnels. The last 2 nights I've heard someone moving through the corridors when there was no patrol scheduled. I will not have another bout of sabotage. If emergency lockdown becomes necessary, find Delisle. He keeps the necessary lockdown wheels tucked away in mission storage. Blanchette. Renard. Okay, so that was a note that I missed that told me where the where the thing was at. So that's probably why Renard was slinking through the halls at night, because he was asked specifically. I don't know. So Major Blanchette, they don't talk about him too much, but he would be on par with Fournier. And I think Delpy would be ahead of Fournier. Yeah. Anyway. So I wonder if Blanchette got out as well then. Because we didn't find his body either, right? So I wonder if Blanchette, Fournier, and Delpy all got out. Interesting. Renard, Noyer's translations. Leroux reports that Noyer is the source of the problem. He's going around telling the men that these damn texts contain accounts of pagan rituals performed in those tunnels. Ghastly and wild stories. Now superstition and rumors are passed around among the men like an open flask or venereal disease. Interesting. I can see why this guy wasn't very popular. Some even say they've seen things. Ghosts, demons, fairies. Instead of the angel of Mons, I'm afraid we have the devil of Posière. I've called Noyer for reprimanding. I'll make sure it is appropriately severe. Meanwhile, the engineers will continue to dig. List of the guilty. Sabotage has left the tunnel project in ruins at approximately 23:30 on June 2nd. An explosion ripped through the tunnel system. It was quickly determined that explosives were missing from the arsenal and the explosion was no accident. After a swift investigation, the following soldiers have confessed to sabotage: Leroux, Nicolas, Beaufoy, Renoir, and Zabel. 4 of the guilty now rot in the cells awaiting tribunal. The 5th, Toussaint, remains unaccounted for. He may have been killed in the blast. I believe there are others involved, but as of yet, no one is willing to say anything. Worse than double agents, these men are cowards. They scream about ghosts and demons and other worlds. They claim they committed this act of treason to save their fellow soldiers from hell. Utter nonsense. We're still working to clear the tunnel site and assess the damage, but I fear that any hope of using them for our own purposes is now lost. In addition, the explosion caused other structural damage to the bunker itself. Flooding is now occurring in various areas. There's actually a couple bodies back in the prison that I didn't get to, and I think maybe I should double back to that too. But let's go ahead and see what Lambert has to say.
12th July 1916. Up again. In the chapel. Trying to pray, but my mind is too alive with thoughts of the crater. The rabbit. And that water. Its taste. And yet I don't feel tired. Instead I feel this.
Oh no! That's not what I meant to do. Hold on, let me see if I can turn that voice audio. No, okay, so I can only turn, it's only one audio track for everything. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, pretty good.
12th July 1916. Up again. In the chapel. Trying to pray, but my mind is too alive with thoughts of the crater. The rabbit. And that water. Its taste. And yet I don't feel tired. Instead I feel this itch. This sense that there are things I must do. Purpose. A bloody purpose higher than any of man's petty wars. 13th July 1916. Morning. Everyone's talking about hearing scratching at the walls. Tremblay even claims to have heard howls echoing through the barracks. I feel strange myself. Can barely find the words to write. My hands feel so odd. Gnarled. Bulbous. Like they don't belong to me. I hesitate to write this, but a thought keeps echoing in my head. A thought I must not act on. A bloody thought so seductive. It calls. It calls. It calls. 15th July 1916. Madness in the barracks this morning. Renard's dead. They say murder but will not show us the body. A dream rises in my mind. Countless cruel eyes upon me. Must check on Henri. Wish he would wake. Could use a friend. My prayers remain unanswered. 18th July 1916. Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Their pain. I want more of it. I can hear Tremblay now. Coming closer. 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 I can get what I want from him.
Yeah, so he's kind of fucked up, right? Anyway, now we have the bunny. We got the bunny, we got the grenade, we got the plunger, we got the shotgun, we got the this guy. We got everything we could need, plus more. And let's do it. Plunge it up, baby! Okay, so that's cool. So, I guess, yeah, I could have put that in. Let's go, Monster Mash. Let's mash it up. Yeah. Oh. Well, this is why we brought our Pringles. You never know. You never know when you need a little snack, a little pick-me-up on the road. Please and thank you very much. Let's move. Oh. Just want to make sure I got that all maxed out and ready to max. Because you never know what we're going to get into down here. Excuse me. Okay. Keep your eyes peeled. I don't actually know what he was running through. There's no, like, vents here. Like, this is actual ground, you know? Whoa. We got a secret area of secrecy here. Oh. Well, I guess we're not going that way. Oh! Okay. It's game time. So put that there. And then. Fucking right. Let's go. A little more. And now for the piece de la resistance. Hasta la vista, bitch boy. Get fucked, dickhead. That's how the pros do it in the pro leagues. Yeah. Now it's nothing but blue skies from here on in. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for clearing the path. You know your boy loves it. A nice clear path all day, every day. For ass Clapicus there. The Roman god of buns. Alright. Well, no sense in taking this with. Little fireworks show for the Germans. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Woo! Yeah, baby! Little roly-poly action. Oh, right in the water. That's cool. You hate to see it, but here we are. Ugh. Excuse me. Stranger danger and all that. Buddy, I think you dropped something. Yeah. That's not good. Well, that sounded German. All right. We did it. We got the true ending, and we escaped the bunker. Yeah. Frederick Olsen, Rasmus Garcin, Max Lidbeck. Yeah. All right. So, overall, what did I think of the game? It's an Amnesia game. Amnesia games do one thing well, and that is suspense, you know? It's keeping you on your toes. It's making you feel like there is a monster lurking around every corner, and that you have to really be careful with what you do. What was a little different about this game as opposed to previous installments is you could actually fight back against the monster. And I really feel like that's the way to do horror games. Like, don't get me wrong. There's definitely points where you are helpless against things, but like being able to fight back, it's just human nature to grab a gun, grab a stick, grab something to try to fight off the monster when it happens. And I think a lot of games really don't touch on that much. So it's really cool that a lot more games are getting into that, because Dead Space was one of the first horror games that allowed you to fight back. And that was such a unique experience to be able to kind of stick it to the enemy. You didn't feel completely helpless. You were in a hopeless situation, but you were able to carve your way out of it. And that's what I like to see in a lot more horror games, because I don't like just jump scares and having to run everywhere. I'm not a fan of having to do that, and that's why I steer clear away from a lot of horror. But I think Amnesia, the bunker here, did a pretty good job with that. Obviously, I was playing on the easy difficulty here. Say what you will about it, you know, but I was doing this for lore. I was doing this for fun, you know. I'll play God of War on God of War difficulty, and I'll play Amnesia the Bunker on baby difficulty. You know? So, no, that was good, though. I enjoyed the game. I don't know that I'd play it again, necessarily. I know there's some sort of, like, custom map thing that you can do, and I am kind of curious about that, but I don't know that I'll dive into that unless I get some serious traction behind these videos, these VODs, these edited uploads that I do of the stuff in post. Because I do want to keep going on other stuff on the channel. That's why I wanted to finish this here tonight, so that next weekend I can start a brand new game. I might end up doubling down on God of War, just to try to get it done and over with. Not done and over with. That doesn't make it sound right. But I would like to at least catch up to where I was before I had to delete all my save files. Not delete, but start over. When I switched from the PlayStation 5 to PlayStation 4. Loving memory of Cheetah and Pentor. I don't know who those are, but I hope they rest in easy. Rest easily. Still simply the best. No, that was good. That was a good game. I enjoyed it. It was a good 6 hours of gameplay that I stretched out into probably about 9 to 12 hours of content. But, I mean, that's the point of these streams, right? Is that it's not just me playing the games, it's also me hanging out with you guys. Oh, look at that. Time saved 83. Yeah. Oh, okay, so it does actually keep track. So 7 hours. Longest time between saves, 25 minutes. Interesting. Number of deaths, 12. I did really let a lot of deaths happen. And there was that one point where I was just getting killed back to back to back because I saved at a bad time. Killed 21 rats, 31 bullets fired, shotgun shells fired too. I barely used that shotgun. I used a good bit of grenades. Generator refills 43, traps triggered, doors destroyed. I talk about it a little bit in my free time or my off time here. I think it would be interesting to kind of like speed run this game and just see how fast you could get this done. Because I definitely slunked through this a lot and was way more cautious than I needed to be. But I am kind of curious, you know, how fast you could do this. I don't know that I necessarily would do a speed run, but I don't know. I could do it. I wonder, what do you guys think the fastest speed run time is? Let's see if there's an end credits scene here. No, I think it's just going to take us right back to the beginning. Finish your first playthrough of Amnesia the Bunker. Remember, no playthrough of the bunker is the exact same as the other. Items, traps, codes, more all random. Play again and experience the horror anew. Yeah, custom stories. So, I am really curious about that. So I wonder if there's like mods. Increased lantern time. I don't know what that is. What is this? Sample minimum custom. I don't know what that is. I don't. I really don't. So, anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. I think either we're gonna start Paper Mario 2 next week, or we're gonna double down on God of War. Either way, I will be back on tomorrow night for more God of War action, and we're just gonna crank through God of War. I think as long as I can get on, I think we're gonna play God of War for probably about 6 hours tomorrow night. So for those of you who are fans of the God of War streams, we got plenty of work to do. Don't you worry about that. So you guys have a good night, and I'll see you in the next stream.